Mitchell, are you ready to do the skills tier list?
Yeah, I have my book right here.
Have they done any erratas? Hello and welcome to Necromundown with skills, the skills that kills, or makes you credits, or sometimes makes you not die.
Yeah, skills or make your opponent not kills or make you faster?
Yeah, or kills more.
Kills more.
They're the skills of Necromunda. Now, as people have pointed out, we have talked about these kind of isolatedly, but we never talked about like all of them at once in relation to each other, which is kind of important.
That's actually a good point.
When you have to make choices on which one you're getting.
Right.
Because we do bring this up a lot about skills is this constant opportunity cost.
Yes.
Just a reminder of how skills work. Your leaders and champions get a skill on gang creation or when they are recruited.
Mm-hmm.
Specialists have the ability to get skills, but they don't get one when you recruit them. Sometimes skills compete for space with other things.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes they go alongside other things. That's going to depend on your gang. So like legendary names for Orlok, those you get one of those and a skill. You
Right.
don't have to pick. Enforcers, which we just talked about, you have the skills from their skill trees, and you also have the skills from their prefectures, which is why you're never going to pick a skill from a prefecture.
Yeah.
Ever.
Again, opportunity cost.
Right. What we're going to talk about to start with is these are the skills available to, well, not everybody.
Yeah, that's why it's a little weird to talk about these all together, is because every individual gang member has different access to skills. So if we compare sprint and disarm,
mm-hmm.
like maybe this guy doesn't have access to one or the other or neither.
Right. Because you're every gang fighter and bounty hunter and Drannith Personae and everyone else,
Mm-hmm.
and brutes and sometimes, well, not hangers on, but brutes.
Yeah.
Hangers on will have them on their profile. Has access to given skill trees. And that's not even consistent within the same gang.
Right.
So, but we're still going to do our best.
We're going to
kind of talk about how these relate to each other.
Mm-hmm.
Ferocity! Roar.
Roar.
Ferocity, which is actually kind of more about not dying. Kind of.
Yeah.
This is another one where it's, I don't know, this Ferocity is a weird tree. Let's get into it. Ferocity, number 1, Berserker. When this fighter makes close combat attacks as part of a charge double action, they may roll 1 additional attack dice. Actually, no may in there. They have to. It's another free attack.
No. Yeah, it's basically buying a bonus attack, which a bonus attack, by experience, is more than a skill.
Yeah. Is 12 experience,
it's 12.
actually. So does this go into S or only A?
I think it's just A.
Okay, it's better than Bull Charge.
It is better than Bull Charge.
Better than Evade. Is it better than Sprint?
Yeah.
I think it's better than Step Aside.
You think so? I think it would go between Step Aside and Sprint.
Okay. Like, a free attack is just good. Now, I mean, you have to be charging, but you want to be doing that anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, that's really good.
Yeah, I like it a lot. Next up is Fearsome. If an enemy wishes to make a charge double action that will result in them making 1 or more close combat attacks against this fighter, they must make a willpower test before moving. If the test is failed, they cannot move, and their action immediately ends. Sorry, activation immediately.
So what this really means is that somebody with bad willpower is just not going to try and charge you.
Yeah, there's the number of times I've had Fearsome on multiple guys.
It shows up a lot as a skill granted by other things.
Yeah. And it's just like, okay, I'm going to charge. I'm like, that guy has Fearsome. And
Never
like,
mind.
Never mind, I'm not going to charge.
This is another one where you won't actually see it activate that often because your opponent plays around it.
That's true.
It also only is really affecting low willpower thing, but even people with willpower like 5 and 6, which is kind of average for champions, can bungle that charge and then just go.
It is actually very comparable to Overwatch. Overwatch is the shoot version.
I kind of think this goes into A above Step Aside then.
Yeah, that is pretty good.
Like, it really does affect the way the game plays, but in a way that you want. Like, someone with Fearsome is just... Now, granted, it is completely useless against Bansar.
Yeah.
Or anybody else who has lots of guns, which is most of Necromunda.
That's true.
With that in mind...
That's true. Maybe it'll come down.
I say high B,
High B.
actually. I mean, I guess you could say Overwatch is useless for...
Keep them on their toes.
Yeah. Next is Impetuous. When this fighter consolidates at the end of a close combat, they may move up to 4 inches rather than the usual 2. So normally, consolidation doesn't allow you to consolidate into new combats. It's just move towards cover.
Right.
Like, now this does actually make... Because here's the thing. Consolidate is actually kind of not great.
Mm-hmm.
This actually makes Consolidate pretty darn good.
True. My problem is you can't coup de grace and consolidate.
Nope.
So if you charge them, knock them down, and have to coup de grace, then you can't move.
For that reason, I think this goes in the middle of C. I'd rather have it over clamber.
That's fair.
I would not have it over disarm.
It being the extra 2 inches of move. A lot of the times when you do get to consolidate, you like move 2 inches and you're still in the open. You're still in charge
This makes
range.
consolidate actually good.
Yeah.
In my opinion, that's why
right.
I think it does go in the middle C.
I like that.
But like again, we're comparing it to everything else. Where am I going to take that over Fearsome and Berserker?
Oh god, no. Next up is Nerves of Steel. When this fighter is hit by a ranged attack, make a cool test for them. If passed, they may choose not to become prone pinned.
And that's why it's S.
That's why it's S.
I don't know if it's better than Infiltrate.
I don't think it's better than Infiltrate. Infiltrate is literally changes the game for you having it. Nerves of Steel makes you punch.
It's
stuff
better
out.
than Dodge.
It is better
Because make a cool test, and like your cool check on a lot of your guys who want to have this are going to have like 5 or 6 cool.
I don't know. When we talked about Spring Up, I think Spring Up is better than Nerves.
Oh, you're actually right. Yeah. Yeah, Spring Up is better than Nerves of Steel.
But it's still an S.
But the fact that you can choose means that you can also still choose to go pinned.
Yeah. The difference being, I think Nerves of Steel is only good on melee, whereas Spring Up is good regardless.
That's I think Nerves of Steel is good on the same people Spring Up is good on.
Yeah.
Because
you can still aim, you can move and
but
shoot.
Spring
blah,
Up
blah,
lets you take the pin.
Yeah.
Nerves of Steel lets you
be pinned and then
ignore the pin. But there are sometimes when you want to be pinned.
That's true.
And Spring Up lets you benefit from those times.
Mm-hmm.
Nerves of Steel does not. True Grit. When making an injury roll for this fighter, roll 1 less injury dice. So, for example, damage 2 up and roll 1 dice. Against attacks with damage 1, the player controlling the fighter with True Grit can choose 1 dice to discard. This is fantastic.
It's amazing. I don't think it's S.
Yeah, it's not quite S because it only comes into play when something very bad is happening.
Yes.
It's not as good as Overwatch.
Correct. I don't think it's as good as Step Aside.
I don't think it's as good as Berserker. Because again, it's something going bad.
It is a consolation prize. It is something bad is still happening to you. It's just you get to not be as bad.
I think it's better than Bull Charge though, because True Grit is still really good.
It is.
It can make you very frustrating to actually kill.
If it was just the like reduce the number of dice rolled by 1, that would be like way worse. But the fact that if it's only 1 dice you get to pick is very strong.
This can be the difference that saves you from actually getting killed in a melee.
Yeah.
Because like, remember, serious injury is a big part of melee. Like someone serious injuries and then coup de grace you. This means, no, I'm going to change that to a flesh wound. And then I'm going to punch you back.
Yeah. It changes the math a lot in melee. And can let you survive more at ranged. I like it a lot.
Yeah.
And lastly, for Ferocity, we have Unstoppable. Before making a recovery test for this fighter in the end phase, roll a d6. If the result is a 4 or more, 1 flesh wound they have is suffered previously is discarded. If they do not have any flesh wounds and the result is a 4 or more, roll 1 additional dice for recovery test. Choose 1 to discard.
So this is a consolation prize.
It is a consolation prize.
But it's a really good consolation prize.
The ability to remove flesh wounds is like non-existent in Necromundown.
And the fact that you can remove flesh wounds, but if you don't have one, it just goes, okay, I have a way better chance of getting up.
Yeah.
This will stack with somebody being near you.
That's true, because it doesn't say it doesn't, and Medicae and the medical
kit, yeah.
medical kit and standing near all say that they don't stack. This doesn't. That's really good.
I actually like this more than True. So this versus True Grit is one of the great debates of Necromunda.
Yeah.
Like, I personally am on Team Unstoppable.
Interesting.
Um,
I've taken Unstoppable a lot, and it is really good.
Even though it is, you only happens when you're already making a recovery test, which means something has gone wrong worse than True Grit, I think it has a stronger effect.
Mm-hmm. I've been playing more Age of Sigmar recently, and Age of Sigmar has the you get to bring guys back, and it's really, really frustrating when you almost kill a unit and then it comes back to full health. This has the availability to do that.
What do you think? I think it's an A.
It's definitely A.
Do you place it higher than True Grit or not?
It's a 50-50 roll.
I'm going to put this, because I'm the one controlling the mouse, I'm going to put it right above True Grit. But honestly, this is right next to True Grit.
Yeah.
I personally, if I could put this on True Grit, I would.
They are very, very similar to each other.
In fact,
in
for
what
the
they
rest
do.
of the video series, I might randomly switch these. Like, look, there's True Grit and style. Nope, it's unstoppable. Like they're so good, and they're both so close to each other in what they do.
Yeah.
But I like Unstoppable more because that feeling of like I'm down and I'm getting up and then I'm losing a flesh wound.
Yeah, that is very good.
It's like, oh, it's so good. And that's Ferocity, which I think
It has the best average
point
right
for
now.
point is the best tier.
Mhm.
It doesn't have 2 S's, but it also, that F make
Yeah, true.
Then again, do you really balance a skill tree by its Fs that you'll never take?
That's true. Because you can't. It's not like you're taking every skill.
It's not
in a
like you
trade.
have to use them.
Yeah.
But I guess we'll save that for the discussion on when we rate all these skill trees against each other. Next time on Skill Tree-a-thon is Leadership.
Interesting.
A skill tree that every gang has.
Yep.
And I almost never take.
There are 1 or 2 in here that are amazing. Anyway, we'll talk about that.
We'll talk about that next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.